Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Zoids Saicurtis action figure model kit by Hasbro. This set is number 18 from the new American release and was released in 2002. There's no price sticker to help me remember where I got this set. If it was KB Toy Store, well, I don't think it is because usually they have their stickers on here, and they usually sold them at a discount for $2 for this sized Zoid. But since there's no price sticker on here, I can't remember where I bought it. If anything, since it has no price sticker, Toys R Us maybe. I know Toys R Us sold these, or at least I bought them from Toys R Us. But I really can't remember. But taking a look at this Zoid in the package, you can see that this Zoid is a bug type Zoid, some sort of beetle it looks like. It's pretty neat. Taking a look at the top of the package here, you can see some of the features. The bottom has the same features on there. Here's another picture of the Zoid from the top view. And I never really mentioned it, but most of the Zoids I have are 1/72nd in scale, so but that's caught my eye there. And taking a look at the back of the package, you can see another picture of the Zoid here. Some of the features for this particular Zoid is the cannons can rotate here. It's got flapping beetle wings, adjustable stinger cannon, and wind-up walking action there. Of course, the cockpit opens. The lower stinger cannon to open. Oh, you lower the stinger cannon to open the cockpit, and of course, easy snap-together fit on there. And here are some of the statistics for this type of Zoid. It doesn't even tell you what kind of Zoid it is. It's a beetle, so it's a bug. But some of the other statistics for this Saicurtis is it weighs about 17.4 tons, is about 11.9 meters long, 3.7 meters tall, and moves about 390 kilometers an hour. So that's a fast little guy on there. Well, I don't know about little. The guy's over 3 meters tall. So, but let's go ahead and open this guy out of the package and show the contents, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we have the contents here of the Saicurtis, and let's go ahead and take a look at all of the neat things that come with the kit. First thing we have here is a wind-up motor for the Saicurtis. Get into focus there. There we go. And this is a smaller motor, but it's a little bit more complex than the previous motors I've seen so far. It's got these little additions here, and I'm guessing this is for the legs, and I'm not sure what that bottom piece is for, but that's kind of neat. Small but complex motor there. Next thing we have are the rubber caps for the joints, and we have here a sticker sheet on there, and of course we have the pilot there, and here we have the assembly instructions for the Saicurtis, and this particular kit only takes, I think, let's see here, 11 steps to put together, which is kind of neat on there. And here's a visual checklist of all the parts to go with the kit on there. Now this Saicurtis, oops, looks like I forgot something here in the bag. I'm not sure what this is for. That's a translucent green piece of plastic. It may go inside the cockpit, I'm not sure. We'll have to find out later on when I put this guy together. This kit comes on 4 smaller sprues. On here, it's got a combination of red, dark gray, and medium gray. So it's a 3 colored Zoid, really 2, I guess, and a half, I guess you could say. Here's a sprue for the legs, and another sprue containing more legs on there. Then we have, looks like some of the beetle wings, part of the probably the chassis, and looks like some cannons here. And then we have parts of the beetle's mandibles, I guess, and some other parts as well. So let's go ahead and put this guy together, and we'll be right back. Alright, we have a Saicurtis here, and I hope you liked that time-lapse footage that was shown earlier. My camera does not have time-lapse capability, so what I had to do is actually just shoot video of me putting this Saicurtis together, and actually edit the video and take screen prints every 3 seconds. So it was pretty involved to get that footage together, and I don't think I'll probably do that again for the larger Zoids. I'll probably just keep it to the smaller Zoids, because it takes a lot of work to do it. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the Saicurtis. We'll do a size comparison first. Let's go ahead and move the Saicurtis here, and we'll go ahead and use the Liger 0X for size comparison. And as you can see, the Saicurtis is actually quite small. It's one of the smaller Zoids. I think it's the size class 2, or yeah, I think it's the size class 2 Zoid. So it is much smaller than, say, the Liger 0X here. And let's just do another size comparison. You can see it's much smaller. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Saicurtis in more detail. And that's one thing that's very nice about this particular Zoid, is a lot of details on this guy. Just even at the legs, if you look at the detail of the leg here, you can see some of the pistons on the leg. It's very neat. And he's got 3 pairs of legs, so a total of 6 legs. The front 2 and the back 2 actually move, and the middle one is actually fixed. It doesn't move at all. I could see some more of the details. You could see the pilot in here. He doesn't have a canopy. Well, he does have sort of. This beetle shell, you could say, acts as his canopy. It's got a cannon here. It's got a couple more cannons on the side. It's got these wings that actually move with the wind-up motor. It's kind of neat. And they do flap up and down, and when they're in the up position, you can actually see some of the detail underneath, which is kind of cool. You can see some more sculpted detail on the cannons, on the side cannons, in the back of the unit. You see more detail on that leg of that piston. It's very, very nice. Very, very cool. To go over some of the manually moving parts, the cannons on the side do swivel up and down, but if you swivel just a little bit higher or a little bit lower, it actually impedes the movement of the Zoid with the wings here and the legs back here. So I don't really want to move that right now because it'll impede the walking action later on. But going over some of the other manually moving parts, the Stinger cannon here, these two red ones actually swivel. They're pretty tight, but they do swivel around. And the actual cannon itself actually raises and lowers, and that's how you actually get the pilot in and out, is you lower the cannon to get the pilot out. And you can see here he's got like a targeting screen. It's kind of neat, that translucent green screen there, and that actually swivels back and forth, so that's kind of neat. And let me just go ahead and swing this back up here. And that's it for the manually moving parts. For the automated moving parts, there's a wind-up mechanism at the bottom right here, this white knob here. And you wind it up and he'll actually move across or skitter across while the wings here flap open and close. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Let's go ahead, whoops, just line that up here. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this guy walk across. Pretty neat. And it's kind of interesting too. Let me just show you walking across this way here. Pretty neat. One thing to note though is the actual toes on these on this Saicurtis does not actually touch the ground. If you can see here on the one of the elbow joints of the legs, there's a tab here. This is what actually is in contact with the floor or ground, and this is actually raised a little bit. So, and I think it's made that way by design. If I shave that off, and I don't want to, I don't think it'll actually move as well. So, you know, if you notice it, yeah, you can see the toes don't actually touch the ground itself. So, but still, it's still kind of neat. I like the way it skitters across, and it does skitter across relatively fast for its size. It's actually pretty neat. But this is my casual peek into the Hasbro Zoids Saicurtis. A very nice bug-like Zoid. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.